Well, hello. It's time for happy hour. Welcome to happy hour, Saltwater Action Gears, Hour of Power, where we're not here for a long time, but we're here for a good time. Welcome, everybody. How are we? You got Captain Clueless. How you doing? Hey, man, I want to work on that project for you. I just need that PNG. Hi, Leanne Michelle. How are you? Thanks for coming. It's going to be a good show tonight. We got a guest. We have Jeff from Pond Predator Nation here tonight. We're going to talk to him. The regular format of the show, we're going to do some shout outs. We're going to do some talking. I'm going to give you some news about what's going on with Swag Saltwater Action Gear. And we'll talk to Jeff a little while. We're going to do our dart shout outs. And we'll do a giveaway just like we do every time. So that's what we're doing. Hands On Fishing, welcome. Thanks for joining us for happy hour. Cheers, brother. Pond Predators in here. Fireball Fred, how you doing? Or as Sandy King calls you, what she call you? Fishing Fred. She called you that the other night. Analyze Fishing's chat. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Cheers. All right, so I just want to talk about a few things, and then we'll get going. See here. Last week's shout-outs were won by Pond Predators. Join us today, Captain Clueless, who it's hard to find you on YouTube, man, because you spell your name Captain Clueless on YouTube. So when I type in Captain, which is what you show here on your Twitter, actually. But you're hard to find on YouTube, but I got it now. Captain Joe Cassie, CJ's Info, and Richard Faircloth were our winners last week, and they got our shout-outs. We gave them on January 31st. Let's check the Twitter analytics here. We had 3,300 impressions this week and 121 engagements. So I hope you got some followers on Twitter and some subscribers on YouTube if you want. Hey, if you guys could do me a favor, I'm going to pin this tweet. And if you could give us a retweet right here. I'm going to pin this one. Give me a retweet so we can get some more people in here. Appreciate that. That's all I'm asking for you. And then I'll give you a chance for a shout out. Let me see, make sure this happened. Yes. So our main Twitter account is Real Salty Swag. And just for this happy hour show, we have swag happy hour. If you go to twitter.com, swag happy hour, if you can retweet the pinned tweet that I just pinned here, I would appreciate it. We'll get some more people in here, help all of us out. It'll work out good for us. All right. We also have a new video out that we came out on Tuesday. And what we did was I'm going to start doing some random giveaways. I want to encourage some people to hit our notification bell. So randomly, at random times, random days of the week, once a week, just like on Tuesday, I'm going to send out a video. And in that video, I'm going to give away a coupon code. Let me see if I can find the one from this week. And I'm just going to say, hey, use this coupon code. It's good for a certain product. And the first person who watches this video and uses this coupon code at our website wins the product. This week it was a hat. It was won by SMK. And so that would encourage people to be on the lookout. If you hit our notification bell, as soon as that video comes out, you rush over to the channel, you look at the coupon code, just win yourself a free hat. That's all you got to do. And then later on, I'll talk about a few things, and then I'll release another coupon code, which I did about halfway through the video. And Pond Predator just won it. But basically what I said in that is that we have another coupon code. It's good for Thursday. I'll probably do this every week right before this show. And if the code is only good from 7:50 to 8 p.m. right before the show for 10 minutes. And Pond Predator was here. He put the code in, and it's like 7:51. He won it. So we'll do that. And then thirdly, if you don't win that, you're going to come right into the show, and we're going to do a giveaway here on the dartboard here. So the way this works is that I'm going to assign channels that are in this chat to numbers on this board, and about midway through the show, right after the guest, we'll chat a little bit, and then I'm going to throw 3 darts at this board. You'll be assigned a number, and I will assign it on. Let's see here. Just right here. Whoops, not seeing it yet. There we go, right here. And if it hits your number, you win a shout out on that Twitter page that I just showed you. And if I'm going to be actually aiming at the bullseye, okay? If I hit the bullseye, I get to choose anybody I want in the chat to do the shout out or the giveaway. I often miss, so if I hit one of the numbers around it, then you win the shout out. If I hit your number twice on accident, you win the giveaway. And then I'm going to throw 3 darts. And then at the end of the show, I'm going to throw 3 more darts. And on the last dart, it's an automatic giveaway, whoever's number it hits. Okay, so that's how we're going to do that. So right now, I'm going to look in the chat before we go any further, and I'm going to start firing away some names. So I got Captain Clueless. I'm going to put it in Palm Predator. We got Leanne Michelle. We have Hands-On Fishing. I have Equip Yourself Lifestyles. Hey, welcome. Cheers, buddy. I have not met you before, but thank you for coming. So appreciated. Life skills, man. Fireball Fred. Who else we got in here? There's 8 people in the chat right now. Hey, also, if you could, while I'm thinking about it, if you got a community tab and you don't mind, please share us out on the community tab. Also, hit the thumbs up if you can. I would appreciate that. I'm giving away a hat here, at least one hat. So if you do that for me, I would appreciate that. Who else we got in here? And mind you, I should have my phone here, but I'm actually just hooked it up. It's actually the dartboard cam right now, if you want to see that. I'm using StreamYard, and the comments are a little bit delayed. So if you ask me something, I'm a little bit behind. Hey, Richard Fairclough, welcome. I see Richard's in here. Let me put you in here. And who else we got in here? Okay, so that's who I see for now. We'll add more as they come in. If I missed you somehow, or if you haven't commented yet, just comment, let me know, and I'll put you in here. And I'll keep adding till we get to 20. I'll double up if we have to, and I'll add some wild cards if we have to. So that's how that works. All right. So I'm going to talk about a couple things real quick, and then I want to bring on our guest. So excited about, I can't tell you all the details, but there's a local craft brewery here in Charleston, and I'm going to be working with them on a collaboration for a beer that they're just starting to distribute statewide. They've been doing mostly kegs right now to local restaurants, and distributing into some of our like bottle stores and stuff like that. But they want to start to get into canning. They do some of the canning of the crowlers, which are like 32-ounce cans right now, and they have plans later on to do some of the 12-ounce cans, do 6-packs to do into the local grocery stores in Charleston, and then first up and down the coast. I'm not going to give you their name yet because it's well, just wait for that. But really excited about that. So I don't know. There's a couple collaborations that will be similar. So like I know Coastal Sunglasses, they do a collaboration with Sweetwater, which is a big craft brewery in Atlanta. And then I was just actually on a Disney cruise, and we stopped at the Cayman Islands, and Guy Harvey, the apparel company, they have a collaboration with Cayman Island Brewery. And they had one of their beers on the beach, and it was cool. They did a thing. It's something to do with like clean water for the turtles or something like that. So actually, we want to try to do something like that for this too. Do like a beach cleanup type thing or a charity event for every can, 6-pack, whatever sold. Maybe donate a little bit of money to that charity. It'll be kind of like sponsored collaboration by Swag. We'll have our logo on. I got a cool like branding story and name and everything kind of all in works, and really excited about that. Another thing I'm really excited about is literally just a couple hours ago, I bought a 360-degree video camera, the Insta360 X1 or something like that. But I'm excited about that. I was just on YouTube looking at some of the other videos of people using it, and I'm going to try to get that. I'm going to mount that. I'm going to try to do a live stream because it looks like you can do some live streams. But it's got a stabilization, waterproof camera, and it's got the what they call the invisible like selfie stick, whatever. But I'm going to try to mount that on the back of my jet ski, and for sure on the boat I can put it in the like rod holder. And I think I can get some really cool videos and some really cool live streams too, because I've seen some examples of people doing on their bikes and stuff. And you can, you can talk, you can chat, and then the audience can like view all around and everything. So I'm really excited to do that. That should be here in like 2 days, and then I'm going to play with that. We'll see how long it takes me to get my first video out, but I'm excited about that. And then I'm doing some custom shirts that anyone works with. If the fishermen out there, if you got some, give me some preferences, give me some DMs if you got some things that you like, as far as like, different materials. I know some have spandex, some people don't like spandex, they just want polyester, some like some of the other materials. Let me know, because I'm trying to custom make one with a new supplier. Hey, Reviews with Sue, welcome. Hey, cheers. Welcome to Happy Hour. Thanks for joining us. So if you don't know what we're doing here, I'm about to bring a guest on, but we're going to do some shout outs. We're going to do a giveaway. I got a dartboard here that I'm gonna actually put your name on right now. Reviews with Sue. And I'm going to throw darts twice, 3 times each time. If it hits your number, I'm going to be shooting for the bullseye, but if it hits your number, you want to shout out on our Twitter page for Swag Happy Hour, which is the Twitter page for this show. We have another Twitter page too, but the one for the show. And if I hit your number twice, you also win a giveaway, which I'll give you a coupon code to our store at saltwateractiongear.com. You can get a hat of your choice. Actually, the coupon code is going to be for $25. So if you see a T-shirt or something else, if it's over $25, you're going to have to pay for the rest yourself. But you can use it for whatever you want this time. And then on the second time, I'm going to throw twice. The first 2 are going to be shout outs. Of course, if I hit a number twice, you win a hat or whatever. And then the last throw is going to be a giveaway regardless. Who else is there? We got 9 in the chat right now in our happy hour. Thanks for joining us. Milo and Money Mindset. Cheers. You are here for happy hour. Thank you. Milo and Money Mindset. You are number 19 on our dartboard. Thanks for joining us. This is my 3rd live stream. Gets a little easier every time. I've been trying to. I want like a somewhat repeatable format where I can enter in some new things, kind of give a review of how the week went, what we're doing, some of the things we're working on, get a new guest, some new things at the end. I've been trying to do like a little like motivational, just like a 3-minute close out the video, wind it down, cool it down with like a something motivational or something at the end. So I'll do that at the end of this one too. All right, so we got 9 in the chat. We'll end up filling this board with other channels. If not, we'll double up and I'll put some wild cards in here. All right. So if you just joined, I think I told you the format of the show. If you could hit the thumbs up, please do that right now. And if you have a community tab, you can share me out. Please do that. I would really, really appreciate that as I get this going. All right. So, give me a second. It is now time for our guest segment. So, welcome to Jeff of Pond Predator Nation. Thank you for joining us.
Hey, guys.
Hey, Jeff, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, man. Thanks for joining me.
Not a problem.
So Jeff is from, like I said, his channel is called Pond Predator Nation. It looks like you do mostly bass fishing. Am I correct?
Mostly,
yeah. Yeah. Probably catch some crappie and some other stuff too. But the videos I saw were mostly some bass, like some nice bass, by the way. He is sponsored by Hook Ease, which is the multi-tool which helps get the hook out easy. Bass Reaper Baits, which I follow them on Twitter. Great company. And also Martise Lures and Far Out Foods, which I follow on Twitter, which are also great companies. So I want to give them a shout out. Welcome. Can you tell me about that, the Hookies? Because I haven't heard of that. Can you, is that pretty cool? Like what?
Yeah. Basically it is a multi-tool where it can help you tie on hooks. They've got different sizes of them where it can run all the way from the big meat deep sea hooks all the way down to the little snail hooks. Basically can guard you from getting stuck or hung up. So I
Cool.
don't know about you guys, but I have had one instance with a hook, and I still cannot get. My wife still will not let me live that down since it sent us all to the ER in the vet office. But it's just a more versatile way and easier for kids to learn.
Yeah.
There's simple fishing knots. They are actually based out of Australia, but they've got another home office here in the U.S. too.
Cool, man.
So be prepared to see some videos and stuff of that coming out, dealing with knots and stuff like that.
So, reviews with Sue. He said he grew up at Lake St. Clair. Where is that?
I think.
Where is it?
I think it might be Michigan.
Michigan?
I think.
Right. Leanne, what'd you say here? Well, Malone, like I said, I'm a little bit delayed here, so if you're like, why are you talking so far back? But Malone Money Mindset says, can I be added? I'm assuming you're talking about to the Dart shout giveaway. Yes, you're added to that. Having a hard time hearing you, Pond Predator. I had to turn up my volume a little bit. I'm hearing you okay, but it's not. I just had to turn up my volume a little bit. So maybe Captain Clueless, if you can just turn up your volume a little bit. And then you probably hear me screaming then, actually. Balloon Money says, hey, swag. Thanks, man. I watch Balloon Money Mindset does I'm big into fantasy football, too. He does this awesome weekly. Are you going to do like basketball or baseball now? But he was doing like a weekly NFL fantasy football thing. It was great. I sat in one of those and I watched it. It was cool. It was actually a great idea because I could chat for 3 hours about that stuff. It would be like, wouldn't even have to like think about it. So that's a great idea, man. If you, Low Money Mindset, if you, next football season, if you want somebody on there, want a guest or something, hit me up, man, because I'm definitely game for that. Definitely do that. Hands on Fishing, you're from South Carolina. I just saw. Go to Southern Growl here in Greer, South Carolina. It's the best place for craft beer in the upstate 60. Beers on tap. Awesome. I will do that. Is Greer by Columbia or is it by Greenville? I've heard of it. I've only lived in South Carolina since 2012, so like 8 years. So I'm not like totally know everything from the upstate. I'm down here in Charleston.
I think it might be in closer to Greenville. If I'm not mistaken.
It sounds right. I know that my daughter plays some soccer and we do some soccer tournaments in Greenville and in Columbia too. So I know. I think actually we're in one of those in Greer. All right. Hey, so all right. So Pond Predator, you're from Kentucky. Is it cold there right now?
Oh yeah, it's chilling down real good.
Is it like northern Michigan though, where you can do some like ice fishing or no? No.
Oh no. You go to get on some ice around here, you'll be disappearing real quick.
I grew up in Illinois, and every once in a while, not every year, but like you get those cold spells every other winter or whatever. And I do some ice fishing in our local. There's actually a pond at our golf course that was, I ride my bike to from my house. But yeah, my dad was always like super worried because I was probably like 12, 13. He was like, he'd come out and check it out, and then like he'd let me go. But yeah, that's some scary stuff. I actually did fall through the ice one time. I was at a creek, and I knew that the ice was kind of thin, but I also knew that it was only like, probably like thigh deep. So I figured if I fall through, I fall through. But I fell through, and I had these big wader boots on up to my knees, and I fell through, and they filled up with water. And I guess I underestimated like the shock that I was in. So I fell through, and I just was like in shock, just like froze, like my muscles didn't want to move. And my friends had to like kind of drag me out there. And I didn't want to walk to their house, which is just up the hill because I was like so cold. So like, man, that stuff you don't play around with. I can't imagine like going all the way under.
Nope. That's if I'm near ice, I tend to stay away from it.
Yeah. Hey, we got a Simon Coolit. Hello, thumbs up done. Thank you, Simon, for hitting the thumbs up. I'm going to add you to the list right now.
You just won you a spot on the board.
Yep, spot on the board. I'm going to do that real soon, too.
I've been in Kentucky for almost 13 years now. I'm originally from North Carolina.
Leah Michelle is from Ohio. She says there's no ice anywhere here. It's just one of those warm summers. You know, Puxatawny Phil or whatever, the hedgehog, not hedgehog, groundhog. Yeah. So we're supposed to have early spring, so it's supposed to be warm up, which I'm actually pumped about because I'm ready to, like, for the boat beach, you know, all that weather. Fireball Fred, lots of it here in Nebraska. I can believe that. Use a suit. Me was scared shitless. What did you do? Did you fall through? Use a suit at one point? I would think you'd be scared shitless. I was, and I didn't. I knew I was only gonna fall through to my knees.
I think Mother Nature's going through the change or something.
Yeah, was it, you know, just with the, like, seasonal stuff?
It was 62 on Monday, and now it's like, let me check. Looks like it might be 46 now. It's been raining off and on. We're supposed to have snow later on this week too, so it's real fun.
Yeah, here, Fireball Fred says I do a polar plunge every year. Where are you from, Fireball Fred? Where are you doing? Are you just going into, like, a local lake, or do you live, like, on the coast somewhere? I lived in Los Angeles, and they used to do a polar plunge that my friend in San Diego used to try to get me to go to, and I was like, and they actually do one here in South Carolina, but I forget about that, man. I don't need to be doing that. I was trying to get I don't know if you guys know island fishing, but I know some of you do because I see you in Fred, but he's been jumping in his pool in South Florida, which is down by the Keys, so it's warm down there. But it got cold down there probably a couple weeks ago, and iguanas were falling from the sky. And I was trying so hard to, like, coax someone to get him to jump in the pool then, and he was wanting nothing to do with it. He was ignoring every one of my comments, and I don't blame him because it was freezing, man. It was freaking freezing.
You just gotta let him bring out the tutu.
Yeah, exactly. Reviews with Sue. 22 degrees here. Where are you from? Or where are you right now? Dang, man, that's cool. Captain Clues. I fell through the ice when I was a kid growing up in New York. Kids would die every year from fall. Yeah, man, that's sad stuff, man. It's no joke. It's like I said, I was like, even if you can swim or whatever, man, it's just a shock when that happens to you. Equip yourself, life skills. Texas Gulf Coast, not much snow or ice here. Yeah, well, you're in Texas. Although it does get cold there once in a while too. Anyways, in South Carolina, I was supposed to coach a basketball game night before this for my daughter, and they canceled all that because we're having, like, high winds, like storms, severe storms, like maybe tornadoes and stuff. Although it's kind of calmed down a little bit right now. Anyway, so we have 8 chat rounds. I'm going to double up these, starting with the first person in here, which is Captain Clueless, and we're going to go, and I'm going to shout the first throws, okay? All right. So hold on, and I'm going to move my microphone over here and throw out the dartboard, take my earplugs out, and put on the dartboard cam. I'm going to drop us off real quick. No, how do I get that on? All right, I'm just going to show this right now. All right, here we go. First throw. Number 5. Number 5 is. Who is number 5? Man? Captain Clueless. Congratulations, man. You are being shouted out again. All right, throw number 2. Number 7. Reviews with Sue. All right. Love to hear some new channels in here winning. And next throw, here comes a bullseye. Feel it. No, not even close. 16. 16 is Richard Fairclough. All right, you win again. Richard won last week too. And I'm happy you won again. Captain Clues is bam, me. All right, man. Captain Clues, look at you. Yeah, fancy cameras and such, man. I've been trying to do this the first 2 weeks, and I finally had to use my phone because I'm starting to get I'm hardwired into this laptop, which I got StreamYard into, but I'm a little bit away from my Wi-Fi router. So every once in a while, I'll lose my connection. So I was losing my connection with the laptop I had there last week. And the first week, I just didn't have anything up there. I was hoping that you could see it, but you can't see anything from this far away. You can see the dartboard, but you can't see where it lands. So yeah, I'm evolving. I'm moving. We're moving up here. I hit first last time too, Captain Clues. Yay! Congrats, Leah and Michelle. Fireball Fred's Lake Manawa. That sounds like something in Minnesota.
Mm-hmm.
It sounds like a
my blood.
Indian name. Where's that from? Oh, you said you're from Nebraska. That's right. All right. So let me write down these names real quick. So we got Captain Clues, Reviews with Sue, and Richard Faircloth. And for some reason, like I had a hard time week one finding. Hold on a second. I had a really hard time finding Captain Clueless week one because he spells his name a little bit different on his YouTube channel. So if like Reviews with Sue or somebody that are new to here, if I can't find you in the next day or two, I'm gonna shout you out on our Twitter. But if you don't see that, come to my Twitter at Spike Happy Hour and then DM me, and I'll make sure that you get shouted out if you have a YouTube channel and you want shouted out, or if you win one of the giveaways and you got to DM me either way, so that I know how to get a hold of you, so I can send you the coupon code so that you can win that prize. All right, so I got Captain Clues, Reviews with Sue, and Richard Faircloth. All right, put my earbuds back in. So Palm Predator, so you looks like you just hit 1K on your channel. Congratulations, and you did a giveaway.
Thank you. I've already done it. I've got it shot, and it's planning on going up Saturday. But there's a lot of good stuff in it. Matter of fact, let's see.
You gonna give us a preview of what you're giving away?
Yeah, I'll give you a preview of it.
What do you so the people in here watching, what do you have to do to enter in?
Well, what they have to do to enter in is, of course, you got to be subscribed, and then you needed to go and tell me what my favorite rig was and what's your favorite video that I've done on my channel. That's it.
Cool. Count me in on that.
Sure, go ahead. We've got stuff here from Far Out Foods. That's some chili and lime, really good stuff. Some smoky habanero. We got some sample packs here from Cowboy Coffee Chew that Far Out's collaborated with. Some bucking barbecue and sizzling steak. I've got a spool of K9 Fluoro. Several cans of Cowboy Coffee Chew. Some Titan Tungsten. Some Bass Reaper baits.
Nice.
See. And some Tokyo rigs. Then the last thing is a big bag of soft plastics.
Nice. And you probably used all those to catch some good lunkers with, so they have been tried and tested. Tried and tested.
Everything in this box has got my stamp of approval.
Yeah. Also, hey, Fireball Fred. So I saw Leah Michelle's video of you, and that was freaking hilarious. And she said that was like the PG version. So I want to see like the non-PG version, man, because that was hilarious. In the I don't know, I can't remember what it was, but whatever the hot challenge, whatever you did, dude, brother, you look like you're in pain, man. I was laughing. I'm sure you're laughing now. You probably would have been pissed off at me laughing at you real time in air when you're doing that, because that looked painful, man. I can do a little bit. I like spicy, but man, hot. I don't know, man. Some of these people just like to do it just to do it. I don't know if it's like a challenge to them or what, but and then you did a fireball shot too, man. That's what you do, right? Fireball Fred. Awesome. Fireball Fred says my favorite is the Rapala J5. Is that one of the top baits, right? One of the top baits. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Are pretty much all Rapala's top baits floaters?
You're kind of breaking up on me.
Oh, I said Rapalas are pretty much all of them like top floating baits?
No. Rapalas, I mean, they've got every one of them. You got jerk baits, crank. I mean, but my favorite on the Rapalas, though, is actually the ultralight stuff, the PNRs.
All right, so hold on. I didn't mean to interrupt you, but I just saw Liam Michel's comment about and the underwear. So Fireball Fred was like doing that, like he was like sponsoring like influencer for some underwear company or something. Like he was like showing his drawers and everything. He was like holding them up, like here's my drawers. Like, dude, awesome that you're like a Calvin Klein like underwear model and stuff, man. Leanne says it was hard to edit. It's because you're laughing so hard. Man, I'm just jealous. I wish I could get someone to send me some drawers so I could get sponsored by them, put them up here. I'll do that. Hey, if anybody's here watching and you have like, you got drawers that you want me to, you make them or something, or hey, send them to me because I don't know if I'll like model them, but I'll like show them up here like Fireball Fred did.
Yeah, he'll be doing live Instagram chats, just doing online fashion show, previewing it out. It's okay. You're forgiven that one.
Fireball says you did a great job, Leanne. Hands-on fishing. My go-to soft plastic is Guggen hard baits. My go-to soft plastic is Guggen hard baits is Stricking. I'm not sure if I know that. Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. Liam's Christmas in his pants. Liam says, "I'm on it. Come on over, brother. I do a lot of weird stuff." Last time I was in Nebraska, I went pheasant hunting. And I know South Dakota is like pheasant hunting, like capital, but I was a friend in Denver. We drove over to the border. It was like 3 or 4 hours, something like that. I saw a lot of pheasants and didn't hit one. Not too happy about that, actually. And you're like carrying the every morning, but like after all day, like you're like my biceps are like it's a wimp. But I'm a terrible shot, I guess. I seem like I go clay shooting and sporting, clays, whatever, all the time. Some trap. I hit the clays, man. But those birds, they don't go in a straight line. They're all over the place, and I have not been that good. Except if I go to one of those bird farms where it's like so easy, it's not even fun because they just like shoot. They fly up and you just nail them. Good to eat though, but
they walk right over to you and offer to pull the trigger themselves.
Yeah. The wild ones, they're smarter, man. Definitely smarter. Crib Yourself Life Skills. I have to work at 0 dark 30 in the morning, guys. I have to run. Hey, thanks for coming, man. Usually if you got to be in the chat to win, but since you told me you got to go to bed, man, and get up early and go to work, do good. If you win, though, I will get a hold of you. I'm assuming that your YouTube's Equip Yourself Life Skills. I'll give you a shout out and I will comment on your thing if you win the giveaway or whatever, so that you can DM me so I can give you the coupon code. I'm not going to give you the coupon code in the comments or someone else take it. But thanks for joining us. All right. So everybody, you heard about his 1K giveaway. Make sure you're in that. And then I am going to get ready to do the second shout out right now. All right, here we go. Second round. Oh, gotta put the camera on. Here we go. All right. My fancy new dartboard cam. Thank you, Cat Clueless, for giving me that compliment. Here we go. Verbal. No. That is right on the line, but it is 13. Fireball, Fred. All right, man. Fireball, Fred. Fireball. Do a fireball right now. And then somehow give me one. Second dart. And I am not even close. Number 4. Richard Faircloth. And no, I haven't thought about doing triples or doubles as being like the second time. But I already did hit you, right? So you win a giveaway. You already got a shout out. Now you get a giveaway. So you win a giveaway. Another one, Richard. You got a couple of hats coming your way. Or one, but you already got one. I know you do. All right, last start. For the giveaway, number 6. Who's number 6? Equip your life skills. You just left here, but I want to say you just want to get to work. You like that? See that move?
That's pretty funny. That's the big gift material there.
Hold on. Where did I write that down? Where did I write that down? Okay, so Richard Faircloth got a shout out and gets a giveaway. Fireball Fred gets a shout. Equip Your Lifestyle gets a giveaway. And someone tell me if I'm wrong here.
And Richard got the giveaway.
Okay, so I got Captain Clueless also gets a shout from the round 1. Who was the other one?
Yeah.
I know I wrote it down somewhere. I don't know what to do with it.
Clueless.
Oh, here it is. Review of Stu. Okay. Fireball Fred.
And then equip yourself so you get his for Captain Clueless.
And equip your lifestyle. Your lifestyle. So he gets a giveaway. Richard Faircloth gets a giveaway. And Fireball Fred, Reviews of Stu, and Captain Clueless also get a shout out. Hey, congratulations, guys. Usually, if I hit a bullseye, I'm going to do the dance, but I just want to do dance anyways because I suck at hitting bullseye, honestly. All right, let me put my thing back in. So, just a couple more, a little bit more for you, Palm Predator. See, and this dude's got 18 videos like lined up. Like I can barely like get a video out. He's got 18 of them lined up.
When you get in that editing zone, you get stuff done pretty quick, I guess.
So is like how many? Is it like how many filming sessions is that? Like I know a lot of people like they do like a 4 or 5. You know they'll film like in the all day or whatever, and then they'll get like 5 or 6 videos out of it. How many is that for? Like how many did it take to get 18?
It took me, I'd say, close to maybe 2 weeks. That's with, um, like if I go to the donkey hole, I'll try to shoot 2 or 3 different things there. Like if I'm trying new lures, if I'm trying to do a slam from uh, monster bass or something like that, trying new stuff out. Yeah, it's about 2.5 weeks, something like that. And I usually try to hit 1 or 2 places in each time I go out.
Hey, Simply Casey. Hey, thanks for coming. Thanks for joining us for happy hour. Were you here earlier? Because I didn't see your name earlier. If you were, I'm sorry I didn't have you included in the shout out darts. But thanks for coming. If you knew, we're doing this every Thursday at 8 p.m. I'm going to have a guest. I'm going to do some shots at the start board. You'll be assigned a number. If it hits your number, you get a shout out on our Twitter page. And we've been getting like multiple, thousands of impressions. And so you want to be on that list if you want your YouTube channel shout out. And then if you get your number hit twice, you get a giveaway, which Richard Faircloth just did. And then the last dart of the second round, so we do 3 darts first round and then 3 darts second round, you win another giveaway, which is basically a $25 coupon code, which sometimes I'll have signed just towards hats or maybe a specific product if we got something new. Right now, this week, it's just $25. So go to our store, find something, type in the code. You either get it free or $25 off if it's more than $25. So that's what we do here. And then we have a guest on. We got Pond Predator here. Pond Predator Nation is his channel. We talk a little bit. I'll tell you what's going on at my store. I got a store. My company is saltwateractiongear.com, and I make apparel for what I call the boat, beach, fish life. We got a theme with that. I actually got a Facebook group page with that. And yeah, that's what I do. And so it's all revolves around that theme. And so I talk a little about what's going on, and then we do this, and then I close out with like just a casual conversation. We wind it down. So thanks for coming, Simply Casey. No, I'm new here. Okay, cool. I'll be back next time. Hey, thanks, Simply Casey. And if you have other YouTubers, small YouTubers, whatever, that might want shout outs or giveaways or just have happy hour with, tell them to come by. But yeah, thanks. Appreciate it. Captain Clueless is at Simply Casey. I'm waiting to see Bigfoot on your channel. Captain Clueless is like hitting on Simply Casey. It's like happy hour like Facebook here. Captain Clueless. Come on, man. No, it sounds like you know her. Just kidding. All right. Well, thanks for coming. Liam, Michelle, reviews with Sue. Just going through the comments here. Liam, Michelle, swag saltwater action gear, equip yourself. Said to give any of his winnings to Captain Clueless. All right, man. Dang, Captain Clueless is like making out like a bandit. All right, so Captain Clueless. Mm-hmm. So does the Equip Your Lifestyle, do they want a shout out though? I'm assuming they do. Oh, I don't know her, but I've seen the channel. She gets the reference. Oh, okay, I got you. Captain Clueless. Equip Your Lifestyle. I'm gonna give them a shout out unless someone tells me that they know that they don't want one on the Twitter page. But I'm gonna give their giveaway to Captain Clueless via Equip Your Lifestyle. So I will post on that and then give them a shout out for giving that to you, Captain Clueless. You lucky dog, you. Man, he is like friends with everybody in here.
Him and Richard.
Yeah, Richard Faircloth gets one too for hitting his twice. Got it. Giveaway.
But the whole reason I've actually had this channel for a little bit over a year. But the main reasons I wanted to do it was, one, I love fishing. And two, I started doing it as an accountability thing. Some of you guys know, on this past October, I had gastric sleeve surgery. So me doing this is a way of accountability to help me keep active and living a healthier lifestyle. And so that's pretty much how it is. I walk banks, river banks, any bank, fishing. I prefer doing that to a boat any day. And so far, I am down 126 pounds since October.
So like 4 months ago, October? Holy cow, man.
My actual day, my actual surgery day, well, I started, the whole thing was 6 months in the making. So we started, it's October. That was March, April. My wife did it too. She actually had her surgery before I did. She had hers done on the 11th, and then mine was done on the 24th. But yeah, when I had surgery, I was at 320, and then now I'm almost at 236. So
dude,
will start.
That is what I call GATA, which stands for I played college sports, and the GATA was get after that arse, whatever, BP on there. But man, that is getting after it. 100. That's like what, 30 pounds a month, like a pound a day.
Yeah, kind of.
Congrats, brother. So now you're broke because you got to buy all new clothes.
Yeah, I'm still going. They Doc says he wants me to be at like 220, but I'm gonna try to get back to where I was in high school, and then bulk back up, in the gym and stuff. But it's been an adventure, and I'm actually gonna start launching that series probably in 2 weeks. It's gonna be called the Shrinking Man Saga.
I hope you've already been recording it because you already you already shrunk a crap load.
Yeah.
Hey, can I ask, how tall are you?
6 foot.
6 foot? Yeah, 220 would be like legit, man.
Yeah, I mean,
that's awesome.
And something, is some people think, oh, it's just an easy, but it's not. You got to look at it like a tool. And you get out what you put into it. The only thing different, if you hadn't heard about the sleeve, is if your stomach's the size of a football regularly. When he goes in, he turns the football into a banana. So basically, he takes the actual inside, the elastic part, the stretchy part of your stomach out. So I've gone from being able to, before we had surgery and everything, from being able to have, say, 2 or 3 plates of stuff, holidays or whatever, down to a bowl about the size of the bottom of this water bottle.
That's amazing, man.
Yeah. But it just takes work. And if you don't have the determination or even have a good support system, and you're almost inevitably going to fail at it. But like I said, my wife's done the same thing. So that's some of the best support systems you can have with it.
Oh yeah, especially you guys both doing it yourself. I mean, together, like that journey, like
yeah.
And dude, how different do you like? Do you feel like amazing? Like you could just like run a marathon?
I can't do that one yet, but I've got probably one of the worst cases of asthma anybody's ever seen. My doctors have told me that. About 4 or 5 years ago, I was in the hospital. It seemed like every 2-3 weeks from asthma attacks. And there was a surgery that I was a big candidate for, but insurance wouldn't approve it. And so they said, other doctors talked, well, the next best thing was doing this gastric sleeve surgery. But I mean, I've still got bad days and good days, but it has eased up a little bit. It's a lot more energy.
Yeah.
But yeah, I can tell the difference night and day. I'll actually post a picture on Twitter of when I first started to right now. I'll do that after the show.
That is amazing. And I tell you what, because I have a 10-year-old daughter, well, almost 10, but she was my first. I have two kids, but after I had her, life gets busy. I don't know if you have kids or not, but I mean, all the diapers and everything. And I used to work out and then just didn't work out for quite a while. Like after I had the kicks, I was like, I don't have time, which is just an excuse. But so when I try to get back in shape, you talk about going back to the gym. At least for me personally, like going and like doing weights and stuff. And someone gave me the analogy, like, it's just like a car. Like the bigger the engine, like more gas it takes. So like if because cardio is good, but it's like you're burning it off, then it just kind of stops. Where like if you like build up your muscle a little bit, like it keeps on burning. It's like putting a V8 into a 4-cylinder, and all of a sudden it's like gas guzzling. So yeah, that's a good plan, man.
But I mean, you pretty much have to reprogram your whole brain. It's your whole way of thinking. It's a mental and a physical thing. There's like can't drink alcohol or anything for a year. I mean, you could, but they don't suggest it. I hadn't had a soft drink in probably 9 months since I first started the whole thing. But main diet right now is just high protein, low carb stuff. Meat, more meat.
Yep, the protein thing, man. They give us that little triangle as a kid, like how to have all these grains and stuff. I think the carbs aren't, at least for me, like when I eat carbs, man, it's better for me to just eat like meat. I eat those like protein shakes, sometimes like the muscle milk and stuff. Hey, Stanley Orchard's in here. What's up, brother? I have not got to watch your new video yet, but it is on the list and I can't wait to see it.
And Marcus Swarm's in the house too.
Yeah, Mark Swarm's in here. Fireball Fred says that he gained 20 pounds because of the holidays. And his buddy, Dub C, lost 100 pounds eating MREs. Well, because they're so disgusting, like because you don't want to eat them.
Just like Mexican food, go in and go out real quick.
Well, I love me some Mexican food, man. And every time I go to the Mexican food restaurant, I eat like 3. They give you those chips, man. I eat all the chips, and then I get this like awesome fajita, and I'm already full. So I feel like a waste food. I bring it home though, but.
Well, that's another thing. Our grocery bill and eating out is a whole lot cheaper bill. Whereas we go to the restaurant, we'll go she'd order something, I ordered something. Now 90% of the time we're splitting something, and then we take 3/4 of that home still.
Yeah, so, they over, because they want to charge more, so they give you these huge plates at the restaurants. And my wife and I do that just to save money. And, a lot of times, too, we got kids that are like finicky eaters, and they order all this crap, and then they don't eat 3/4 of it. So we got to the point where we're just splitting a meal, which is enough. Yeah. All it is. But then I call it like kid dim sum because, like, they don't eat everything. I just start picking off the plates. Mm-hmm. There's plenty of food to go around.
Yeah, I mean, it's saving that piggy bank, that money there. That's going to furnish me a new truck eventually.
Mm-hmm. Hey, thanks for coming to Reviews with Sue. Thanks for coming, and I will get you on that shout out list. All right, so it's been. I'm going to start winding this down. I usually kind of wind this down with some motivational thing. It doesn't have to be a motivational thing. I think Jeff already stole the show with his motivational thing, so I can't go after that. But what I had was I want to talk about just basically optimism in general. Like basically how they say your subconscious, it's like an iceberg. That's just the tip of the iceberg. It sits outside of the water, and then there's like 90% of it under the water. That's how your mind is, from what I read. So it's like, you got your conscious mind, which is only like 10%. And then your subconscious mind is like very powerful influence, and you don't even realize it. So if you stay, one of the things that one of our catchphrases at Swag is it's a good day for a good day. And I tell my kids that every morning when I'm trying to like wake them up, like it's time to go to school and it's a good day for a good day, like it's going to be a great day, but there's some power behind that, like if you tell yourself it's going to be a good day, a lot of times it's a good day, and if you are like pessimist about something or like, oh, I got this presentation at work and I'm going to do terrible, or I'm not going to get this job or whatever, your subconscious mind finds a way to screw it up. And so sometimes that stuff happens and you don't even realize it, but your mind, or if you are optimistic about something, your mind finds a way to get things done that you don't even realize. So that's just what I wanted to give away from this. And Jeff, you're freaking killing it, brother. But so yeah, you kind of you set the example there. But so but I do want to tell like a funny story about some those people like for me like I wake up in the morning and I'm a little bit grumpy until I get my cup of coffee. And there's those people that are a little bit like overly optimistic where like everything's good and like sunny, cheery. And like, I'm just like still like getting the crud out of my eyes. Like, dude, shut up. Like, is it that great already? It's like 8 a.m. But so there's a story where there's a, whatever, a couple hundred years ago, whatever. There's a king in Africa. And he's got this servant. And the servant is one of those overly optimistic people. Like everything is like, this is good. This is good. So like something good happens, hey, this is good. Something horrible, terrible, like famine, plague, this is good. Like they, like a little bit like almost annoying. Like I admire those people. But I can't do it. I can't hold that level of whatever. So story goes, so the king is out hunting, and his servant is one that like loads his gun up and then gets it all packed up and then he hands it over and he fires away. So the king says, hey, there's wild game, whatever, gazelle or something, like, give me something to shoot at. He goes to shoot and bam, it backfires and it blows off one of his thumbs. And he is pissed off and like in shock. And he looks at his servant like, what the hell did you do? And his servant's like, this is good. This is good. And he's like, what the hell are you talking about? Like, this is not good. This is not good. You just blew off my freaking thumb. And so he's outraged and he takes his servant and he goes back to the village and he throws him in prison. He throws him in prison and it's like, just throw away the key, man. Like just pissed off at this guy. And then lo and behold, like a year later, he goes out hunting again. And this time he stumbles against a tribe or a cannibal, like a group of cannibals, however you want to call it. And they capture him and they don't care he's a king. You don't know who he is. They're going to eat him. They find out that he doesn't have a thumb. And whatever their belief system is, like, oh, they can only eat someone whole. So they're like, this guy doesn't got a thumb, so we got to let him go. So they let him go. And the king's like, wow, man, I freaking dodged a bullet. He starts going back to the village. He starts feeling bad. He's like, that servant, like, man, he kind of saved my life, there, like in a weird kind of way. He blew off my thumb and otherwise I'd be getting eaten right now. So he goes back to the servant and he's like, hey, man, I got to let you go. And I feel terrible. Like I was so bad to you. It's like accidents happen and you didn't do anything wrong, but it just happened to backfire. It happens and you blew off my thumb, but I feel freaking terrible about that. And the servant goes, don't worry about it. That was good. He's like, what do you mean that was good? I just freaking tossed you in the freaking prison and threw away the key, man. What do you mean that was good? How can you be okay with that? Like I just ruined a year of your life. He goes, that was good. He's like, what do you mean? He goes, because if you didn't do that, I'd be out with you today. And I got both my thumbs. This was good. So I heard that corny joke and it was PG enough to tell on this. So I just want to share that today. But hey, I want to thank everybody for coming. Hey, Jeff, I want to thank you. And brother, you are freaking killing it, man. I'm so proud of you that you're doing what you're doing. I'm just trying to freaking lose like 10 pounds and I freaking have a hard enough time doing it. So, hey, man, that's freaking awesome. And thanks for spending your time to come on here with me. I really do appreciate it, man. Thanks to everybody that came tonight, all the new people, Simply Casey, Equip Your Lifestyle. I know you're not here right now, but thanks, Captain Clueless. You freaking won again, you dog. You lucky dog, man. Richard Faircloth, you too. I got reviews with Sue. And Fireball Fred, brother. I can't wait to watch some more of your videos, man. So thanks. If you hadn't hit the thumbs up, please hit the thumbs up. Hit the notification bell if you will, because I'm going to be doing random videos for giveaways. First one there gets one, and then second one will have a chance later on in the week to get one. So if you want to do that, you want to hit that notification bell so that you can rush over when I release the video, because I'm not going to tell anybody when I'm going to do it. So anyways, thanks for coming. Please join me again next week. I've been trying to come up with like an outro saying. I was saying, but love, laugh, and live every hour like happy hour. Anyways. So thanks, everybody. Thanks for coming, Stanley.
Later, guys.
Take care, Leanne. Bye-bye.
in your hair. It's okay to kick your feet up, looking out beyond the shore. If you don't risk anything, hey, you risk even more, yeah. You risk even more. And blessed are the curious who experience adventure. Get salty or go home. Make it happen, Captain. Embrace the unknown. Yet today is a good day for a good day. Someday is not a day of the week, so seize the day. Don't hesitate. And somebody say, beach me. Yeah. All thirsty for a good time, we can get your swag on. All tired of the routine, let's get out and have some fun. Your vibe attracts your tribe, so you know just what to do. So water action gear is here, but the rest is up to you. Yeah. All blessed are the curious who experience adventure. Get salty or go cold and make it happen, Captain. Embrace the unknown. Yeah, it's a good day for a good day. Someday is not a day of the week, so seize the day. Don't hesitate. And somebody say, beach me. Oh, somebody say, beach me.